visible in the chat box?
First question in this project, I used LWC life cycle loops to control what happens when a component code updates or gets removed. The main hooks are used for constructor. This construction runs first when the component is created. I use it to set up initial values and connected callback and runs when the component is inserted into the DOM. I use it to the fetch data from Apex or setup listeners. And one of the rendered callback runs after the component is rendered. I use it to do the things, the focus on input or measure layout. And disconnected callback runs when the component is removed from the DOM. I use it to clean up the listeners or timers. For example, my last project, my estates Salesforce CRM project, I used connected callback to call Apex and load data as soon as the component appeared, and disconnect callback to clear the intervals. So these hooks help me manage the components behavior to at each stage. This is how I approached it. Okay, can you explain about that? Okay. Uh, Example. Mm, in this example, explain Lightning data service in LWC. And in my project, I use Lightning data services in LWC to work with Salesforce data without writing Apex code. LDS, let's use base components like Lightning record form and Lightning record level form and Lightning record edit form to create view or edit records only easily. And also used wire adapter like so at the rate where they get record and at the rate where get field value fetch record data directly in my component, which keeps data is sync and handles sharing the rules automatically. For example, in my AOS sales and retail management project, I used Lightning record form. It quickly build record pages and reduce manual coding. LDS is secure and respect feed level security improves the performance by catching data, and so it's made work faster and safer. That's how I approach the this scenario. Yeah. In this scenario, we can styles in the LWC based on the loaded template without using CSS. In my experience, if I want to change styles based on which template is loaded, but without using CSS files, I use JavaScript to set the inline styling or add or remove classes. For example, in my Lightning component, I check with template is loaded using a condition. Then I set style properties directly in the HTML using template expressions. And I use template is to load up different HTML hooks blocks with different inline styles. In my estates project, I used the approach to highlighting record based on status. At all done is in JS. No CSS file needed, so that's how I approached it. I have requirement HTML and ABC. In this scenario, in my projects, when I had to show different templates based on user profiles, I used the rendered method in LWC. First, I fetched the user's profile using at the rate where with get record and the profile name field. Then in the rendered method, I returned a template with the the written template ABC based on the profile name. Here is the that's I used it. For example, okay. In LWC, I handle the logic in the JavaScript, not in the HTML, because HTML templates are static and loaded in bulk build time. I use the rendered method in the JS file to decide which HTML template so based on the user's profile. First, I fetch the user profile using get at the rate where get record in this JS file. Then the rendered method I return template A, the system admin and template B for the users. So all the decision making happens in the JS file. That we correct HTML template is loaded and on the client side, not server side. Then how I can approach it in this scenario?
Okay, fine, Krishna. You're done with the interview. Our team will get back to you on the update.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you for
Thank you.
joining the meeting.
Yeah, thank you.